And Eson Gibb, Big Gibber gets the win over Slim in the Qatar Supercard main event of Misfits Boxing. And Eson Gibb with a fantastic performance over Slim. It was dominant. It was easy for an Eson Gibb to get the win there, in my opinion. Made easy work out of it. He looked very good there. And overall, let's be real, Gibb's up there as one of the best influencer boxers, 100%. You've got Jake Paul, KSI, Gibb, they're the top three. I mean, you've got KSI doing the star jumps and all that. Gibb looked the best he's ever technically looked tonight, in my opinion. That's the best Gibb's ever technically looked. That time off that he's had, and he's came back, career best performance, career best win, and, looked very good and did it in amazing fashion as well. Gibb couldn't have asked for any more, in my opinion. That was just the perfect performance. Put on an absolutely 8-round masterclass from Eson Gibb, to be honest. Completely outworked Slim in every single round, basically. And in my opinion, won 78, 74, 6-2 to Gibb. It was dominant. Gibb's body work was very good in that fight, in my opinion. And at times, when Slim kind of was kneeling down a little bit, and when he was going in for a sloppy jab to the body, Gibb could just come over with one big hook and catch Slim and literally just catch him off guard. And Gibb was just so good tonight, in my opinion. Just the activity, the constant activity, the pressure. He was able to cut the ring off well at times in that fight and throw some good, solid combinations. Some to the body, then he'd go up top. It was just a perfect performance from Gibb. And then you've got KSI on commentary. Don't let him commentate another fight again. He is one cringe man. Honestly, he was making it all about him and trying to make it all about Slim. Why he was even on commentary for this, I should never know. Like, he was so ridiculously biased in that during that fight. Whether he was trolling or not, I don't care. Why is he on commentary? Yes, it's his business, but it's like, make it professional. You're working on DAZN, commentating on the DAZN fight, pay-per-view. Make it professional, mate, at the end of the day. That's not what KSI was doing. At least Mams Taylor, even though he probably wanted Slim to win, he was honest. He was honest. So, and then you've got KSI, not at all. Why is he on commentary? Just sit at ringside and watch it. And then you can meet Rise Slim then. Don't be on commentary. You've ruined your own event there, mate. But yeah, look, Gibb put him in his place. Gibb humbled him. And there was just no way Slim won the fight. Slim landed the odd big shot, but nothing really troubled Gibb. You had KSI every time Slim landed. Whoa, big shot by Slim. No, nothing did anything to Gibb there. Gibb was landing some massive body shots, and we didn't hear anything. Look, it was dominant from Gibb. I thought he was good behind his jab as well and was setting up his shots very nicely, setting up his moments, bopping his head pretty well as well. And just, he was so good at shutting down that range and not letting Slim get full extension in his punches. I was right. I predicted Gibb to win by decision. I knew he wouldn't let Slim, he would not let Slim have a break. And that's exactly what happened. KSI saying before the fight, Slim was not Slim, that Gibb's a slow starter. Gibb kept up the same pace from the very first bout to the very last bout at the end of the day. That's what happened. And Gibb outworked Slim in every single round, and Slim didn't know how to respond to it. Slim wasn't bad tonight at all. It's just that Gibb was able to outwork him, and the cardio of Gibb is unreal. And in this influencer scene, if you have great cardio and a good work rate, then that's a big thing that's going to win you fights. And that's something which has got Gibb really far. I thought Gibb's defense was very good tonight as well. He was able to catch shots on the gloves very well. And I mean, just the way he was able to shut down the gap. And as I said, not let Slim get full extension in his punches. That's why, Slim's power wasn't able to show because of the constant pressure. Gibb didn't let Slim think. Gibb was way too clever for Slim, and Slim just could not think about his next move. Gibb was, about 10 steps ahead of Slim's every move in that fight. Gibb knew what Slim was going to do. Gibb read Slim like a book in that fight. It was a great performance from him. But I mean, from Slim, I mean, I think, I've always thought that a bit of a flaw from Slim is his jab to the body. He's very sloppy and slow with his jab to the body. And when Slim does fight smaller guys as well, and when you're a taller guy, body work is much harder. And Gibb was just able to counter Slim a lot in that fight. Slim would go up try and go to the head with the jab. Then Gibb would come in with a very quick counter to the body, and there'd be more impact in that shot. Gibb was also at times when they were both in the clinch, and it was a little bit messy in the clinch at times. Gibb was very clearly the stronger guy, and Gibb was able to push Slim up against the ropes, bully him quite a bit in that bully him quite a bit in that fight, and then land some good shots in the clinch as well, or when they get out the clinch, Gibb was able to land in some good shots to the body at, very close up range, and it was able to benefit him. And Slim was, and Slim was screwed. Slim wasn't able to do anything because Gibb was always in his face, too close to Slim. And, Gibb ended up making Slim look a bit sloppy and a little bit stupid at times when he was throwing his shots. And Slim just wasn't able to do enough behind the lead hand. And I always have thought that a bit of a flaw of Slim is that he doesn't use his jab well enough or isn't active enough with it. Gibb was able to completely show that tonight. And, when you're tall and you don't use your reach well enough. I mean, Slim does use his reach well, where he likes to set up his backhand well behind his lead hand, but he's not active enough with, a good, short jab up to the head or something, or, isn't always flicking it out at times. That's he's not active enough with it. He's good at, being able to get that lead hand off and setting up his backhand, but doesn't jab enough. And that's what lets Slim down a bit, in my opinion, as well. And the big thing is of why Slim wasn't able to set up his backhand behind his lead hand is because Gibb, as I said, was always in his face. And when Gibb came forward, he was always throwing punches. No matter what, Gibb was always consistently on Slim, throwing punches. And that's the good thing about Gibb. I thought also as well, something that's got to be mentioned, I thought that Gibb's footwork looked better than ever as well. I thought everything from Gibb looked better than ever. 100% it did. That was the best that we've ever seen from Gibb technically, without a shadow of a doubt. And it had to be a career best performance. I do think Gibb can beat KSI. 100% he can. Gibb could walk him down and put pressure on him. All that KSI could do to win the fight is do star jumps. That could edge it for KSI, the star jumps. Other than that, Gibb's a better technical boxer than what KSI is, definitely. I just think ever since the Jake Paul fight from Gibb, he's changed a lot. He's really gone off. He's thought about things and he's changed his style up. And I think, tonight, Gibb's defense was the best it's ever been. It was, and it had to be, because Slim's a big puncher. Gibb was able to catch shots on the gloves very nicely and very well, and then come back with his own. He used his strength, he used his combinations, and I said it in the build-up to the fight as well, my fight predictions. I think that Gibb is probably one of the best combination punchers in influencer boxing, probably the best combination puncher in influencer boxing, and it showed tonight as well. Did exactly what he had to do and got the win. Tactics spot on from his side. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll speak to you on the next one.